The next item is administrative item 13-4331 for Urban Agriculture Code amendments. Okay, if you could please state your name.
My name is Bennett, and I live in Fayetteville. I'm a founder and director of Tricycle Farms, which is a 2-acre lot in the center of Fayetteville, and I would just ask that you forward this to the City Council and let them decide. We're really promoting this because we're seeing right around our neighborhood that there's 43% of the people are living in poverty. We think that this might answer some questions to them as to how they can achieve their own food security, and that's what we're trying to teach there and give access. I think we'll be coming before you in a short time and asking for permission to set up and start a crossroads market at Trinity Methodist Church very soon, because Endeavor Foundation and Energize Northwest Arkansas believes that bringing fresh food to these neighborhoods and giving access will increase the number of people that are choosing fresh food as opposed to processed food, and because health and obesity issues are part of this poverty issue. And just ask that when you look at this, you think of those things. And thank you for giving me the time.
Okay, thank you.
Bees are limited to a certain size box because that's what they prefer. I mean, they found this years ago, so I mean, almost worldwide it's a standard. The stackables are supers that they actually make the honey in. The average beehive can go anywhere from 10,000 to 60,000 bees, but the hive itself doesn't grow. You just add supers to give them more room to expand.
You know what the dimensions of that is?
It's about 19 and a quarter by I think you said 9 inches. Some supers are 11 inches, and then you put sometimes just 6-inch supers on top. And I mean, I don't think I've ever seen them go this tall. This is extreme. I think I've added 2 supers, 1 full super, so you're looking at 40 inches. So, and it's vertical stack.
So would that be considered 4 hives or 1 hive then?
1.
Well, 1 hive would be about this tall.
Okay.
You'd add a super, and that's about as big as I've ever seen them. Because you would go in and harvest the honey. If they make you 3 supers, then you just go in and take the top super, harvest the honey, and adjust to the winter. It actually gets smaller in the winter as the hives start to slow down on their honey production. Top bar hives is a little bit different. They're like a 2-foot by 4-foot, but they don't actually grow. They just add the number of frames inside of those particular boxes. So they're limited, and they also have a preference. So you're not going to have anyone creating these other spaces because the bees won't stay. And you know, it's important to note that urban bees are really important. I mean, they're threatened out in the country. They don't have enough, and I think it's clear that bees are threatened, and I think urban bees are going to be real important in reestablishing and maintaining good numbers on bees. And for the most part, bees are just as docile as you can imagine, and I think anybody that's been stung, it's usually you've stepped on it or done something. And you know, and bees that are in swarms are not bees that are on attack. Bees in swarms are just moving to a new home. So.
Is there a cutoff of, just for my information, 10,000 or 30,000 where you requeen a second hive, or they get the hives just get bigger and bigger?
Well, you just give them those extra boxes and extra room, and then pretty much settle out.
So you don't break it off into another separate.
Now in the spring, bees naturally want to swarm, and you know, there's a kind of an idea that swarms are very dangerous. They're actually really docile. I mean, I've actually picked up and caught a swarm at the house, cut the limb off, held it in my hand, and then just dropped it in the box. And you get the queen in there, and they're like ants. They just crawl right into the box and go to work. And they do some amazing work for us. All this color and all these vegetables, and they're just one of many pollinators that are out there.
Okay, thank you.